All right, guys, we got a good win today. A much-needed win, a much-needed bounce back after a horrific display against City. Important to get back to winning ways today.
Yeah, no, exactly. This is the first time we've been up here for 17 years. It's been a very long time.
Is it different?
So different. December 28th, 2002, we came up here. So you had Veron, you had your Beckhams, your Forlans, favourite player of mine. Yeah. I really like this side. It's really developing. After the midweek game, like you said yourself, I was a bit touch and go, but perfect weekend for us to come up. Nice 4-0 win. And it's great.
What was instrumental of us getting that win today? Because we know what it's like playing against a team that has a low block or the lack of creativity. We have struggled with that. What was it for you that made us play so well today?
I think there were new players in the team today. I know Martic came back in and then Williams on left back. I think obviously the first 10, 20 minutes, I think he was attacking so much. I think down those flanks he was lethal. He was crucial. He won the penalty for us. How old is he? He's 18. 18 years old, and he can do stuff like running around players. He's so deadly. He won us the penalty, and obviously Rashford. What did I say this morning?
Tim Krul, he saved one against Rashford last time. He saved one against Martial. He saved one against Aubameyang that had to be retaken. He is almost like the king of shot stopping in terms of penalties, but and he went the right way. But a good penalty from Rashford.
Yeah, it was a great penalty. I literally said to my brother this morning, I said, you watch Rashford get a brace today.
Oh, so you called it?
I called it.
Have you won money on it?
I didn't know. No.
You didn't back it up. I mean, what a season he's having, though. I mean, there's been loads of question marks over whether he can hit that real goal-scoring patch. 20 goals a season, 25 plus, because that's what we need. And Solskjaer kind of put his eggs into that basket, letting Lukaku leave, letting Sanchez leave. Yes, bringing through Greenwood, but a lot of the goal-scoring responsibilities were going to be on Martial and Rashford, and Rashford is in great form. Yeah,
he's certainly firing. What I think personally, you guys have said it so many times, other people have as well, it's that midfield. There's no link between the back and the front, really. Today worked really well, as my brother said. Matic, I know he's a bit hot and cold. Some people find him a bit like Marmite, but he solidifies that midfield, gives you a bit of calmness. Yeah. Okay, the legs may not be there as what we were before, but he starts pinging them across here, there, and everywhere. And I think like Rashford was great. I really love seeing him develop, and hopefully we can continue too.
Next two games, Wolves and Liverpool. Is that two W's for you? Is that two wins? Or
not being funny, Wolves have always been that bogey team for United, haven't they? I mean, I think in the last
we haven't beaten them in 4 times.
Exactly. I think when obviously they played in the cup and they got that draw, didn't they? And obviously the replay. But I think I'm hoping and I'm sure that the result will come in. I'm sure.
Liverpool.
Would it be bad of me to say I'd take a draw? I know that's a negative thing to say, and I know I'm not on the ground.
Just being realistic, if that's how you feel. Yeah.
But any team could beat any team at the end of the day on their day. I don't know what Liverpool are currently doing at the moment.
Yeah, hopefully they're losing.
Fingers crossed they're losing.
But then again, Spurs are in and around us, and we kind of want them to. So a draw.
Yeah, a draw. Yeah, exactly. Go on,
what you got to remember as well, Liverpool are on this run, and obviously they had that winning streak, and they've only had one draw. And who were the team that got that draw? Yeah. It was United.
So could we go there and do it again?
We could do it again, or even worse. It'd be even better if you get the win.
Oh, imagine.
We could have. It'd be lovely. It would be really nice, but I think a really good performance, and I think performances are what we're looking for. Also, the wins are great, obviously. More like that. And fingers crossed. I'm certainly hoping for anyway. The FA Cup I think is going to be a key competition, hopefully for us going forward. And I think Wolves, it's going to be a really hard game. Wolves are a great side. Maybe we might be able to poach a couple of their players.
There's talks of it. I mean, would you have Raul Jimenez? Would you have Ruben Neves? Would you have Bruno Fernandes?
Ruben Neves is a great talent. I remember when Wolves signed him back in the Championship, and he was doing bits. I mean, he was too good for that league when he was there. And obviously, he stepped up now in Wolves in the Prem. Their first season, they were doing so well. I mean, he's a great player. I think he's 22, 23, still young. And I mean, that's what United are after. They want the youth. So I mean, he would be a really good player to have in the squad.
Yeah. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I certainly do. I'll certainly take the anyone in the midfield. I'll happily take the strengthening, because I think that's where we're looking the weakest at the moment. I think McTominay being injured is a huge loss, and I don't think any of us would have been saying this time last year. He's really developed really well, and I'll. Do you think we're going to have any transfers this season? I'll ask you that. I know it's a controversial thing to ask.
I severely hope so, because if we get to February the 1st and we haven't even got one midfielder, I think it's going to be a whole long stretch, considering the injuries we've got. And even how we started the season when everyone was fit, we still knew we were lacking in that area. So to lose Pogba and McTominay for long periods of time, you'd hope so. You'd hope
certainly.
so.
But
Listen,
I just want to say thank you very much to all the Man United fans that have been really hospitable for us.
Brilliant.
It's taken us 17 years to come up again since the last
well, don't
time.
leave it another 17.
We certainly won't. We're going to try and make it a regular thing now.
Yes.
We've had a tough year, just like United, up and down, up and down. Had a couple of losses, but personally, we're here to stay, and hopefully we can keep on coming back, and you guys will keep on being hospitable to us. Thank you very much.
One more note for us. This is our father beer. If you come in for us, please.
Is this Dad?
Yeah.
So this is the reason. So for Christmas,
You got the lads up.
we bought him the tickets for Christmas, and he was over the moon.
Can you bring him every week then?
I
Because
mean,
4
he's a good
goals.
omen, isn't he? Yeah,
4-0.
exactly.
I think the last 4-0 we had was against Chelsea start of the season, wasn't
Exactly.
it? So,
Please, Dad, happy?
I'm very happy because I really didn't know what was going to happen today, because it could have been a banana skin or it was going to be an avalanche, and it went in our favour. Obviously, being Welsh, big Dan James fan.
Yeah. What have you made of him, actually, before we finish it? Welsh guys, Dan James coming up from the Championship. It's been difficult, or you would have thought it would be difficult, but what have you made of him?
I think he's a very raw talent. I think no one expected him to come in and start the actual starting 11. It's a slow development for him. He maybe needs to work on his first touch a little bit. He does make those runs. I think the ball playing midfielder will be able to find him going across. But it's that lack of efficiency and lack of accuracy with the final product, which will come.
He's got time to grow, right?
Exactly.
He has, and his pace is absolutely
frightening how fast
electrifying. Because to set that penalty up today, you knew what was going to happen, and I think with Wan-Bissaka and Brandon Williams and everything, I think it's exciting times for United. I just hope that they persevere with Solskjaer, because he does deserve it.
Give him the time.
Yeah, give him the time.
And the transfer windows.
Yes, yeah.
I know that's controversial, but he likes him. We like him as well.
It's all about opinion.
Give the time. Give the time.
Guys, hopefully don't see you in another 17 years.
Thank you very much.
Nice one. Cheers. Cheers, man. Nice one. Big thank you to you guys for watching the latest of our videos, and if you want to check out more, make sure you do that just to the right of me. We are the biggest and best Manchester United channel in the world. Make sure you check us out on all of the socials as well: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. The socials are along the bottom. Peace.